Is your age making more motherfucking metal? Stay tuned. What's happening, Gouligans? Hey, hope we all had a pretty good week, man. It's been kind of a cold one, man. What do you expect? It's motherfucking January, I guess, here in the Midwest. We got some motherfucking snow. Lots of fucking dismal, dreary fucking weather up here in the goddamn region. So it's been a pretty harsh week. It's been, for me, a full week back to things after fucking holiday break. Getting back into the swing of shit. I fucking hate it. And you know what? I fucking hate dry January. Fuck all that. Because who the fuck, what a worse time to do a resolution and try to, like, I don't know. I don't get it. Man, fucking, you're gonna start some shit like that, you should start at the fucking, in spring, originally back years ago, man, before they changed the fucking year. The new year began in fucking April, man, or springtime. Makes more fucking sense. Why fucking start at the beginning of goddamn winter? Anyways, yeah, dreary fucking January. There ain't nothing to look forward to. It's a fucking long ass month. Everything goes back to zero. It's kind of harsh time to try to do any fucking resolution or any fucking thing. Fuck dry January. That's all I gotta say about that. But hey, man, if you wanna do something for yourself, there's nothing wrong with that either. I ain't gonna do it. Not time for me. Hell no. But what we got here? Nothing fancy. Fucking some good old fashioned fucking PBR, man. Fucking but I'm gonna go ahead and do a fucking glass anyways and read a little bit. This is the original Pabst Blue Ribbon beer, nature's choicest products. You hear that? Choicest. Doesn't say ingredients, choicest products. It's gotta be good with products. It provides its prized flavor. Only the finest hops and grains are used. Hey man, you gotta love cereal grains like corn, man. This shit is great. Selected as America's best in 1893. Hey, this is good shit. Actually, I like it as shitty as it is. I got my fucking cool glass to pour it in here, man. Good old fucking. I love this glass. My goddamn maiden mug. Now this is a good fucking beer. I like it. It's I like the English ales and shit. Fuller's is a good one. Actually, Guinness is actually originally English. I guess I think. Well, man, what was another one? Samuel Smith, man. But yeah, this maiden beer is really good. All right. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. I think this is 4.7% alcohol. Not that it matters, but this is one of my go-to cheap lagers, man. I like it. Another one that's good is Old Style. Now, Old Style's a lot like PBR, but if you ask me, it's like you got Old Style, there's PBR and High Life. Old Style's like in between. It's not quite as sweet as High Life, but it's not as, I'd say, actually hoppy as Pabst Blue Ribbon. So I do like Old Style's like a good in between. I think this is what the hell, La Crosse, Wisconsin. This is the same place that brews fucking Old Style. Speaking of, so yeah, 4.7. Cheers. Man, that's good. Good stuff. Needed that after fucking this long cold ass week. Good fucking beverage. But yeah, like I was saying, fucking, I was been on, was on some of these chats. I pop in when I feel like it. The El Necron, great fucking channel. Joaba, great channel. Metal Ben's another good one. Another great fucking channel. But and sometimes I'll just chime in, listen. When I have time, I feel like it. And fucking something that I notice that just seems to pop up a lot, and in other chats, fucking I'm not a fucking motherfucking gay boy berserker fucking J Dog fucking, you know, fan or whatever. I mean I like J Dog's channel, but like make it a fucking Australian joke if anybody gets it. If anybody knows Mad Max 2, read the subtitles. It's kind of funny, but yeah, I'm not a J Dog gay boy berserker. But I chime into his channel and chat when I feel like it, and it's just something that kind of pops around that bugs the fuck out of me. It's not a huge deal, but something I see a lot of guys flexing, and it's fucking retarded. Is your fucking age, man? Like, for some reason, people think that their age gets them a fucking, I don't know, cult points, or I'm more metal than you because I'm this fucking age and I've been in the scene this long and I've been into it this long. It's like, it doesn't mean shit, man. I just wanted to point that out. It annoys the fuck out of me. I just noticed that it's not everybody, it's not all the time, but it pops up quite a bit. It's like, I'm 56 years old. I've been collecting for fucking 45 years. It's like, oh, good for you, man. Like, it doesn't mean shit. All it means is you've been collecting for however long and your age. I mean, there's definitely, I want to say, like a level of, you got to respect some of the older guys that have been in it for a long. That's very understandable. You can't, if you're young and you're new into this, you can't act like a fucking know-it-all and cocky. That's another thing about your age. Nobody likes a cocky motherfucker, especially a lot of the younger people. They have the internet at their fucking fingertips. You can look bands up much quicker and discover things a lot faster and information so much quicker. So, it can make some young people know-it-alls and fucking kind of cocky. Nobody likes that either. That's not cool. But at the same time, no one wants like an old jaded fuck telling you, I'm more metal because I started listening to this X amount of years ago. That sucks too. No, man, we're all, it's like a fucking brotherhood. You're in it. You're in it. You're in it. You like it. You like it. It doesn't. Your age doesn't mean shit. Now, like I said, a level of respect for people that have been in it for a long time. Yeah, like they are knowledgeable, more so than others, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I know plenty of older people, mostly actually older people, that were always very knowledgeable and always willing to give their insight and uh, you know uh, advice on things, or even suggestions of more bands. That is fucking cool. There's nothing wrong with that's awesome. But it's just something, man. I just see it flashed around. People throw their age, and people my age too, man. Fucking in their 30s are like, I'm 31, I'm 32, I'm 30, so blah blah blah. It's like, man, why do you need this fucking validation? It's bullshit. It's like, it doesn't really fucking matter. Um, the older you get, the only thing it means is like you got to go to fucking. You can't. I can't drink a fucking 30 pack anymore and wake up and fucking jam and do shit. God damn, that sucks. Like, actually, you sometimes even physically you're more metal when you're younger, man. You fucking mosh pits and like, I used to be able to do, and a lot of guys did. Man, I would I've fucking, one of my jobs years back, I used to go in at 5 in the morning, but I get off at 1 o'clock. It was great. I loved it. This was like a summer shift I used to do. One of my old cleaning jobs I did years ago, when early days of Cryptic Fog. I'd go in 5 in the morning, fucking get off at 1, and then I'd go to practice. We'd jam. We'd go to a fucking we'd play a show. I was the only one in the band in the vehicle, so I would, I had a fucking extended cab Dodge truck, and we'd put all our gear in the back. We could fit 6 people in my motherfucking truck. It was great. We'd go to a fucking gig. I'd pick everyone up, load up all the gear. We'd go to a fucking gig, whether it be fucking Fort Wayne or Chicago. Get done with the gig, unload, load everything back up. Fucking, I drop everyone off. I get back home at like fucking, sometimes like 1. Drink my ass off. Pass out and sleep for like 2 hours, man. Get up at 4 and go to work. Back to work by 5. I mean, I was more brutal when I was younger, more metal, I want to say, in that aspect. So, yeah, the older you get, it just sucks. You just can do fucking less. So, I mean, that's just one thing I want to throw out there about fucking age, man. But that's just it. It don't fucking matter. It's just a goddamn number. It doesn't mean shit. Um, what makes you metal is it's all it's what's up here. It's fucking what it's just what's in your heart. How you fucking carry yourself. Those type of things. Who you are as a person. But like, as your age doesn't mean shit. Like I said. So cheers to that. Like, let's just fucking drop the age bullshit. But another thing. So I'm gonna give a shout out to some of these bands from my area, neck of the woods, the region. I was in the chat on Justin's channel a few days ago. I saw and a band from my area, man, popped up. They did one of the fucking paids. He did one of the fucking paid skis or whatever the fuck. And they're, I guess, a younger group of kids. I think they're still in high school or whatever, but they're from fucking Lake Station, man. So my neck of the woods, the region. I mean, it's Northwest Indiana, so there's which comprise of three fucking counties. I've mentioned this before in my region metal from the region video. It's Lake, Porter, and LaPorte cover the region, which is pretty much the border of Indiana all the way to South Bend. Is the region. So it's just a pretty much a kind of a sub of Chicago in its own way, but on the Indiana side. But Chicago don't really recognize this. But whatever, it's an interesting place to be. Actually, it's a fucking grim ass, harsh place to be at the same time. But we're not as crazy as the East Coasters, man. But I feel like we're a certain breed for the fucking Midwest, anyways. But yeah, fucking yeah, this band are from Lake Station, which I used to live in Lake Station. It's in Lake County. It used to be Lake Station used to be called East Gary, but during the White Flight, Lake Station, East Gary changed their name to Lake Station because they didn't want no part of fucking Gary, man. When it went to shit, they're like, hell no. So right now I think it's mostly Mexicans and hillbillies, but that's just what it is. But anyways, yeah, this band fucking enough of that. What the fuck was the name of them? Punctured, man. They're called Punctured. They're I would throw them like they're fucking brutal, uh, kind of technical, somewhat old school. Yeah, you could put the old school, but just regular death metal. They got that ping pong snare shit going on. I mean, they're good though, man. They're just kids, young kids. I was impressed because I went ahead and fucking looked it up. I was like, all right, because when bands do paid skis, I'm curious. So I'll check them out anytime I see a band. A lot of it's fucking shit, fucking death metal, deathcore shit. A lot of it's garbage, man. These kids that put their shit on there, like it's not any good. I'm like, why are they watching fucking? Why are they into Hell's Headbangers? I'm like, I mean, for whatever reason, it's just like when I listen to some of these bands that put their stuff out there, man. It's nothing you would buy off of Hell's Headbangers. Just put it that way, or even in the distro. So it's just interesting. But these cats, man, they're good. It's just good death metal, and I'm really impressed because as young as they are, man, we weren't that fucking good. When I was in high school, I wasn't as good as these kids were. So it's just pretty cool, man. Really cool. There's actually, speaking of like the region, there used to be a record label in Hobart, which is right next to fucking Lake Station, man. It's in that area. It's still in Lake County. There was a record label called Forever Underground, and I don't know if anyone remembers it, but early 2000s, man, they released a lot of bands. on the fucking I think Blood Throne. There was Ezerate out of black metal from Chicago. Corpse fucking Art, which is like death metal, death grind type shit. Decrypt, which is grindcore. Actually, Beheaded was on fucking Forever Underground Records. Fleshatized. Oh man, there's a lot of fucking good bands on there. I don't know whatever happened to the label, but when I was younger, man, we were Reprobation. That was another band. They're from Illinois or Wisconsin. Reprobation, fucking good, brutal death metal, old school stuff. Uh, but yeah, these kids, I think could have fucking been on that label, man. Fucking Forever. The fact that it's called Forever Underground's even better. The fucking Vital Remains album. I don't know whatever happened to this label, but you can if you go on Discogs, you look up Forever Underground Records, man. It's up there. All their catalog of CDs is still up online, so it's cool shit. These kids definitely could have followed onto that label for sure if it was still around, but just my opinion, whatever. But yeah, check out fucking Punctured, man. Go on Bandcamp and look up their stuff. I think it's like a 6-song EP they got out. So yeah, you can listen to it. You can listen to it on YouTube too. So yeah, guys, check it out. I mean, they're not it's nothing fucking new. It's nothing original. But whatever the fuck. I mean, I always say there's nothing new about death metal, man. It's been around for over a quarter of a century. I mean, you can't reinvent the fucking wheel. And I mean, there's bands that push the boundaries and do some cool shit, but whatever. I'm glad that the young people are still doing this music. It's really cool to see because like back when I was doing Cryptic Fog, well, early, 2009, 2010, in this area was nothing but shit fucking chord bands and fucking shitty fucking thrash bands, and we were lumped in playing these damn shows with all these fucking wannabe Whitechapel bands, which I fucking hate. Suicide Silence, Whitechapel, I hate that fucking garbage. Can't stand any of that shit. There's a bunch of bands that wanted to be just like those guys, and that's all was playing around here. At the time, there was only shows we could get where we were just lumped in with all those fucks. The old school death metal craze like didn't explode until like a year or two later, where like in the Chicagoland area, everybody wanted to be an old school death metal band, and they did. And then there was all these clubs that started opening up and doing. Unfortunately, Cryptic Fog, as far as my live act, we folded as a live act, so I missed the game by a year or two. So whatever the fuck, shit happens. But that's my story with all that, I guess. But anyways, some fucking I got some more metal from the region here. Actually, speaking of, um, I want to talk about Shredbeard, man. Been playing his stuff, and I think he did some giveaways on his channel. So I just want to discuss a few of those bands that I could remember. Well, if I can't remember. Anyways, here's some fucking bands from the region. Alright, in case you guys haven't heard this, check out Invasion. Um, there's a guy by the... Well, actually, oh, shit, this is on Abyss Records. Abyss is out of Indianapolis. I'm sure you've all heard of Abyss Records. If not, check out Abyss Records. But there's a guy by the name Pete Clemens, and he runs a small label called Orchestrated Misery. It's out of here, right here in LaPorte County. So out of LaPorte, Indiana here. Um, his band Invasion is just good old school death metal. I mean, it's got its Swedish elements and in there, and it's got some Tampa, Florida elements in there. It's good stuff. Pete Clemens has been in the scene since the fucking early '90s. There was a band called Thanatopsis from this area. They actually had a deal with Peaceville Records, believe it or not. They didn't, of course, a lot of hopes and dreams die right here in the fucking region, and nothing came of it. I do have their demo, however. Thanatopsis. Anyways, if you guys, I did check out my Metal from the Region videos. There's 2 of them on my channel. I covered Thanatopsis. They're a very important band, very important for the time. But anyways, they were kind of like a super group, kind of like imagine, not, they didn't sound like Nihilist, but the idea of Nihilist from Sweden, how they were like a super band that all broke up and went on to different bands. Thanatopsis was that kind of band. And but Pete Clemens was part of that, and he runs a record label called Orchestrated Misery, and one of his main bands is Invasion. This is just one. He's got several Invasion records, so check out Invasion. Um, Another one here. Him and one of my buddies he joined up, and they did a fucking split. This is on Orchestrated Misery. It's called what's the name of the damn? Battlefront is the split, and the two bands are Beaten and Corporation SS. Now, Corporation SS is Pete Clemens also, and my buddy Austin Geis from the band Alter Horror, who we used to do shows with. Austin plays drums on Corporation SS. It's it's I don't know. I won't say it's like fucking war grind metal kind of shit, like war metal and grind kind of idea. It's good. Beaten is a guy named an old veteran named metal veteran. He's been in a lot of bands. Fucking, I think he was even a live performance, or he partially played in the band Black Funeral. I think Dean Tavernier. He's really fucking like I said, another metal veteran from like the early '90s, late '80s. Been in a lot of bands. Beaten is his like death metal project. It's very, very old school, very Swedish sounding, Scandinavian sounding, but it's damn good. A really good fucking split, so check it out, man. Check out Beaten and fucking Corporation SS, man. And that other band I was telling you about, I used to Alter Horror. Look these guys up on YouTube. They only released demos. They never made a full length, but man, they got like 4, 5, 6 fucking demos. Alter Horror. Now these guys, I grew up with these guys. These were another band that I know all the members, but the main dude I know really well was the drummer Austin Geis. One of my good fucking friends. I go to shows with him still talk and hang out. Also a good friend of Mike Violates. So yeah, we know him. Alter Horrors. We used to do shows together. We actually I went down to Texas with these guys. We carpooled down to fucking Texas, West Texas Death Fest in 2010. It was March 2010. Hod, El Necron's band, Hod, was one of the fucking headliners, and we had the opportunity to share the stage with Hod, man. They played, I think, the second day. So did my buddies. We played the first night. Man, we went down there. I didn't sleep. We drove like 22 hours straight. I couldn't fucking sleep. And then we got to the hotel. We were supposed to play at, I think, 10. Yeah, we got to the hotel like 6. I still couldn't fucking sleep. I was so wired. I don't know what the fuck. I was just, I couldn't. I was so wired, man. Smoking cigarettes. I couldn't fucking sleep. So I ended up playing that show on like literally 2 days of no fucking sleep. It was killer. It was killer. And then somehow went back to the hotel and still got drunk. Still, man, I barely slept those fucking few days. From the ride down to all the way to ride back. It was a wild time, man. It was good stuff, man. Fucking playing in Texas. I still can't believe I went out there and did that to this day. Cool shit. But yeah, got to see Hod. Definitely a good experience. But yeah, Alter Horror is like old school. Like, I hate to even use the word fucking old school, but good death metal with a lot of thrash influence, man. Fucking Slayer and Death, Cannibal Corpse. I mean, Malevolent Creation. I mean, there's a They're really good death metal. Check out their stuff on YouTube. I'm gonna have to make a playlist, but and here's another fucking band from the motherfucking region. This is also another Pete Clemens fucking orchestrated misery band. Yellowtooth, man. This is fucking doom sludge. This is really good shit. Very doomy sludgy stuff. He's got a few records out of this. Very good fucking doom sludge metal. They were also there's this I don't know if it's a label. I'm stumbling here but there's something called Weedian. It's like this doom compilation. They put out all compilations from different states. And Weedian, it's like Weedian, like Weedian. They did a one of Indiana, and Yellowtooth was fucking on there, man. I believe Yellowtooth was on there. Fucking yeah, it's kind of cool, man. There's a Weedian fucking Indiana state, so Yellowtooth was on that. And then this is one of my favorite bands. One of my fucking favorites. I was really good friends with the drummer. Sadly, he passed away in 2020. But I used to go to a lot of shows with this guy. He was fucking so cool, man. He was the Sam Elliott of heavy metal. His name was Mad Brad. He played drums for this band. This is one of my favorite fucking doom bands. Stone Magnum. Well, this album, anyways. This is also Dean Tavernier, the guy that was in the band Beaten I just showed you. The split with Corporation SS. This is his band. Dean did guitar and vocals on this. But my buddy Brad Toth did drums. This is really good fucking like Black Sabbath Candlemass worship, but it's really good. I love this one, man. If you get a chance, look up this album. This is my favorite one. I think they got 3. They've got From Time to Eternity is their second one. It's a different singer. His name is Nick Hernandez on vocals. Really, he's really good. He really hits. That dude's very talented on vocals. But this one, Dean, the guitar player, did the vocals on this one. I like it. So, yeah, just a couple fucking things, man. That's some more metal from the motherfucking region. I didn't really base this video on it, but just threw a bunch of shit out there, just bullshitting like I love to do. But hey, that's all I got, man. Fucking, oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Wait. Go check out Fomorian Productions, man. They're going to be releasing a fucking comp, and a lot of good bands are on there. My band Cryptic Fog included. That was something I fucking forgot to mention, man. I do it on every video. I just forgot it in the beginning of this one, man. My band Ghoulish, Grin. Check us out. I got a demo 2024. If anybody wants one, man, fucking email me. My fucking email's on the goddamn channel. If you made it this far, man, check fucking look up the email if you want one. I'll mail them out to you. You know, or go to Bandcamp if you want to spend $1. It only costs $1 to download a goddamn song, and you can't do shit with $1, man. Other than shit on $1, throw it out the window because you can't do shit with $1. Um, or just listen to it on Bandcamp. Either or, you can find it on YouTube. It's in my fucking channel. Yeah, I got a demo 2024 out. I'm slinging those around, and also check out my band Cryptic. We're on Bandcamp too. There's about 20 to 25 copies left of our official debut, Staring Through the Veil. You go on there, Dan Klein, the other member, he's the one who's running the channel, or the Bandcamp stuff. But you guys want some of that shit, man? Fucking check it out, man. Staring Through the Veil, Cryptic Fog. But yeah, for more in Productions is going to be releasing the comp pretty soon, so you guys better check that out. Check it out on Instagram. I'm also on Instagram. I don't see the point of Instagram, but I'm on there. I don't know. It's a bunch of random shit. I don't really get it or understand it. It's a little much for me, but whatever, I'm on there, so, and a lot of other people on there too, so. Alright, man, that's all I got for you guys. Till next time, stay tuned.